Irish eyes are smiling today. It is, of course, St. Patrick's Day, and News 13's Victoria Dunkle is live at an Irish pub. So, Vic, you're actually separating fact from fiction when it comes to celebrating in green.
That's right. Absolutely. A lot of people just really think that this is just an automatic. We've always been celebrating wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, that it has everything to do with Ireland. But there are a few facts that may surprise you. So when I needed to find out the facts, I needed to know where to go. And I came to Matt Johns, who owns Flanagan's here in Hendersonville. You are Irish, correct? Mm-hmm. And so you know a few things about the history of this celebration. Is it true that St. Patrick was not Irish?
Yep. St. Patrick was an Englishman. And he was kidnapped as a teenager by Irish pirates and taken to Ireland and was held there and made to work as a shepherd. And he eventually escaped and went back to England and became a priest, and then he returned to Ireland as a missionary. Wow,
interesting. So that's his connection again back into Ireland. Mm-hmm. Now, when we think St. Patrick's Day, we think a lot of things, including amazing food. Let's see what's, you've got a nice spread in front of us here. This is what's on the menu today at Hannah Flanagan's, and what really is traditional example of Irish St. Patrick's Day celebration. What are we eating?
Right, so this is the thing that everybody likes on St. Patrick's Day is corned beef and cabbage. And that's about as traditional as Irish food gets. And then, of course, fish and chips.
Can't beat that.
Is very popular.
And what is that one there?
This is bangers and mash.
Okay.
Again, cabbage with potatoes, and then Irish pork sausage. And then that is shepherd's pie, which is...
That's one of my favorite meals of all time.
And that's a blend of vegetables and lamb or beef topped with potatoes and cheese.
All right. Well, so we've got the menu figured out. Coming up in our next half hour, we are going to let you know the one thing that Matt gets most calls about heading in for St. Patrick's Day. The one thing people want to know more than anything else. We'll let you know in our next half hour. Reporting live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.
On this St. Patrick's Day, we have a reality check of sorts for you. News 13's Victoria Dunkle is live at an Irish pub. And Vic, so far we actually learned that St. Patrick was not Irish. So what else have you found out for us?
It's true, he was not Irish, and we also are finding out that the big celebration, you know, where you go to the pubs and you have the wonderful food, that really didn't start over in Ireland. It started here in the United States with all the Irish immigrants. In fact, when I was doing my research, I see here that the first Irish parade on St. Patrick's Day was in 1762, and we've been carrying on the tradition with folks like Matt Johns here at the original Hannah Flanagan's in Hendersonville for years since then. Last time around, you showed us the menu, but we were talking about the one thing that people call about more than anything else when it comes to St. Patrick's Day. What is that call?
It's the green beverages. They want to know, are you going to have green beer? And we tell them, of course.
There it is.
Yeah, the rest of the year we try hard to keep the beer from being green, but this day everybody loves it. And we even make green Guinness.
Look at that. The head on the Guinness, that foam that everyone looks for on a Guinness, is green. And you've even almost got it's got a great little swirl to it here. Now, the neat thing is if you are not a beer drinker or you don't imbibe, you do even turn other beverages green, correct?
Yep, green soda, green water. We've done a little bit of everything.
So no matter what, you can come here and have a lot of fun. But you know what's kind of interesting we were talking about, too, as we're discovering the truth about St. Patrick's Day, there are a few things about St. Patrick's Day that kind of limit your experience when you go to a pub. Coming up in our next half hour, Matt's going to tell us why you want to make sure you stop by an Irish pub on the other 364 days of the year, beyond the green beer days, and see what's really going on when it comes to true Irish celebrating. Reporting live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.
A day dedicated to green beer and corned beef actually goes back to a much different tradition. News 13's Victoria Dunkle is live at Hannah Flanagan's pub. And Vic, St. Patrick's Day is a day to celebrate a patron saint.
Absolutely. St. Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland. But did you realize, we talked about this earlier, he was actually British. He was kidnapped, taken to Ireland, and kept there as a slave till he escaped, went back and lived in Britain again and became a priest. Then he went back to Ireland and started building the Catholic Church there. I'm learning all these great things from Matt Johns here at Hannah Flanagan's in Hendersonville. Now, this is an Irish pub, and a lot of people head out to Irish pubs on St. Patrick's Day. You have shared some of the items here, corned beef and cabbage, shepherd's pie. But you said that while the staff's going to be pretty busy today, you have to make a few changes for this day, right?
There's a couple things on our menu that are time consuming that we leave off just in the interest of trying to get everyone fed. We want folks to know that if you come out the rest of the year, we still have the corned beef and cabbage and all the Irish food, and it's a little bit calmer atmosphere than St. Patrick's Day itself.
Why is it that some people don't even really consider Irish food as a, they don't think about it as a high-end culinary treat? But you're saying some of the best tasting foods coming out of kitchens at Irish pubs.
Yep, Irish food is all about doing a lot with a little, working with simple ingredients, but putting a lot of time and effort and love and care into the food, and ends up being something special. It's comfort food, and everyone likes that.
Absolutely. So it's a comforting day to come out here and celebrate St. Patrick's Day. The fun starts here at 11 o'clock this morning. But, like Matt said, there's a whole lot of great Irish food that you can enjoy all year round. So check it out beyond just St. Patrick's Day. Coming up in our next half hour, a few more facts that you may not have realized about this celebration, like why we may not actually be wearing the right color. I'll tell you all about that in our next half hour. Reporting live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.
Well, for one day out of the year, everyone's Irish. It is St. Patrick's Day, and News 13's Victoria Dunkle is getting us ready for all the celebrations. And Vic, we're wearing our green today.
Absolutely. And Holly, we may be in the wrong color. This is what I've discovered as I've been looking through all the facts of this holiday. You see, it is based on the patron saint of Ireland, St. Patrick, and his vestments were actually blue. Now, of course, the Emerald Isle is where we get the green from, so we're safe for this time around. Matt Johns and I have been talking about it here at the original Hannah Flanagan's in Hendersonville. Your pub is going to be rocking in just a few short hours. This is where everyone seems to want to turn out on St. Patrick's Day. And you said some people were like marathoners, right?
We'll have folks who will come in and sit here for hours and have a great time and meet their friends, and it's going to be quite a day.
So walk us through what would be, if I come in here, what should I order? What should I expect to have as my food and drink?
Most folks will get fish and chips or corned beef and cabbage.
Okay, we've got those here for us.
And I think the best thing on the menu is the pot roast. It's slow cooked and mushroom gravy.
Oh my goodness!
Very good stuff. It's good for this kind of weather.
You got bangers and mash over there. You were talking about this, and this really does play into the tradition. It is about comfort food, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it sure is. Yep. Things that are cooked for a long time at low temperature, and a lot of meat and potatoes.
Definitely. So, okay, the tradition of the green beer, you're carrying that through here as well. Even you turn Guinness green.
Yep. The head on the Guinness will turn green.
And if I am not a drinker of alcohol, but I stop by for the great food, you said I could still get a green beverage?
Green soda, green tea, green water. We do it all.
So we've got you covered here. This all starts at 11 o'clock here. And if you want to find out more about not only the St. Patrick's Day celebrations here, but also the other days of the year when you can enjoy the wonderful traditions of Ireland right here in our own backyard, you can go to our website, WLOS.com, click on news links. We'll get you set that way. And may we be the first to greet you with a top of the morning and happy St. Patrick's Day from right here at Hannah Flanagan's, live in Hendersonville, Victoria Dunkle, News 13.